Hello nieces and niestos, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista. She is I, and I'm definitely her. And over here we do mainly things fragrances, and today that's what we are about to talk about. I am going to share my May fragrance haul, and I have some good ones, you guys. Some things that I've been wanting. So if you're interested in hearing all about it, please stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, you guys. We're gonna start off with this beauty. From time to time, I will do an unboxing on my Instagram page, and sometimes I will upload it to my YouTube or TikTok. So make sure you are following me on all of those platforms. But you guys, this is a fragrance that I actually was introduced to at the time that it was released, which was in February. My SA called me, told me that they had received it, and she said at the time they had only received 2 of them. 3 boxes. One of them, of course, had to be the tester, and 2 other fragrances, but they were expecting more. So she did give me a sample of it. I played around with it, you know, got the feel of it, and I definitely said in my mind that I do want to get this fragrance. And over this past month, in May, I was really playing around with the fragrance. Really in April, I was playing around with the fragrance, with the sample, and I just really grew a liking to it, you guys. And this is none other than Valea by Parfums de Marly. So this is the latest fragrance for women from Parfums de Marly, and it comes in the also beautiful classic female bottle. And this is a translucent clear, I guess it's supposed to be like white colored bottle, but this fragrance is absolutely stunning, you guys. I would describe this fragrance as a white floral musky powerhouse fragrance. So if you are a person that like white florals, and if you really like musk, because if I had to give it just one description, I would say musk. This is a musky fragrance, but this is a musk that you don't smell often. It is definitely unique. It is really nice. It has some really nice fragrance notes in it. It does have a fruit note in it like peach, and it has some mandarin and bergamot. I can tell that's in it. And it has this akagali wood. This is some type of wood. I want to say that it's a form of oud, and I could very well be wrong, but it is a very distinct type of fragrance, and it is so good, you guys. Valea is really good. As you can see, I have really been enjoying this so far, and of course I put out a decant of it to give to my little sister. Why not? But it is absolutely beautiful, you guys. The packaging, it is so just pristine. It gives grace. It's just beautiful. This is a beautiful fragrance. I do think that this is more of a spring summer fragrance, but I definitely feel that this fragrance will have a place moving into the fall. And I think that it's a AM or PM type of fragrance. But you guys, I do try to give you a frame of reference because some people just speak in that type of terminology. But I believe in you wear what you feel when you want to wear it. And that's basically what I do. Never have I ever thought about summer, fall fragrances, not until I start doing content, because people would ask when they thought that I felt like it was fitting. And that was never a thought in my mind. If I wanted to wear it and it vibed with my body at the time, I just wear what I want to wear at that given time. So again, this is the latest from Parfums de Marly, and this is Valea. The next fragrances that I got, this is like a 2-for-1, and just to sum it up, I just do think that these are some very expensive fine fragrance mists, but they are at a toilette. But you guys, in something that I ordered, I can't remember what fragrance it was. I want to say it was my oolong chai that I got a couple months ago. I got a sample, and it was this sample called Vanille Abricot, and it is by Comtoir Sud Pacifique. I hope I'm saying that right. But I posted it, and one of my fellow content creators over on YouTube, the girly girl, she talked about how good it was, but I accidentally posted the wrong one. And I got a lot of commentary about how, you know, that's good, that's a good one. And the one that I posted, I also got that one too. So the one that I accidentally took a screenshot of and posted was the Vanille Extreme. So you guys, I have been wanting to add some more vanilla fragrances to my fragrance collection because hands down, you know, K.I. Lee Vanilla 28 is the goat of goats when it comes to vanilla. But I wanted something that was more casual, you know, because Vanilla 28, it can be casual, but depending on what you mix it with or how you feeling that day, it could also be not so casual. It could be very formal. So I wanted a vanilla fragrance that had like a fruity note to it and another vanilla note fragrance that had more like a creamy note. So I definitely got what I wanted. And these are very inexpensive. You can get this size for like less $50 or less. You know, you can get these, but they are really nice. They mix well with one another. The apricot, of course, it has apricot and vanilla. That's exactly what it is. It's apricot and vanilla, and it does have some papaya, and it probably have a mango or some other type of exotic fruit, but it is so good. This is the one that I got in one of my packages as a sample. It is so good. This is a fruity vanilla. Oh my God, this is good. Now this will be closer to the Seven Virtues vanilla, more so than the vanilla of vanilla K.I. Lee's vanilla, but this is a fruity vanilla. Now the Vanilla Extreme, it's good too. It's a creamy lactonic vanilla. It's good too. Oh, this is good. You can smell, I think this actually has milk in it. It seems like you could actually smell the creamy milk. So just think about if you had some milk. I remember when growing up, my grandmother raised me, my great grandmother actually, me and a cousin. And my little cousin, he was not very fond of drinking just regular milk. So my grandmother, she would put a little sugar in it and put a little vanilla flavor in it and boil it on the stove, and this reminds me of that. Such a nostalgia. So this is really good. This is Vanille. It doesn't say vanilla. Vanille Extreme. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. And I butchered the name. This is Comtoir's Soude Pacifique. I think that's how you pronounce it. But really nice fragrances. I just wish that they lasted longer, but you know, I have a lot of tricks and techniques on how to get this to stay. But when I have worn these, I did wear the two of them together, and I have layered them with other fragrances. But I would definitely check these out. I got these off of Lucky Scents, and you can always go to Lucky Scents. They are really good. I really like them, and I do have a promotional code SAVINGS10 that you can use. But always check up top if you order from them, because they have other promo codes. Sometimes they're more than 10%. So I got those items. All right, now for this next one, I am so excited about this one. So these next two, these are like Mother's Day presents. You know, we had Mother's Day. But this first one, okay, let me tell you about it. Now, I had requested that I get New York flowers for Mother's Day. All right, so hubby was all for it. Him and Toots had a plan, and that's what it was going to be. So, went to the store. I had already gotten a sample of it, and I was like, well, before you just solidify the purchase, let me know. So after playing around with it a little bit, what I've decided about New York flowers, it is really nice. You know, I'm biased to mine. It's a really, really nice fragrance. However, I do not think that it would be wise for me to get the large size, the 3.3. And this is why I say this, because that fragrance is so powerful. It's so strong till it will probably take me, with the amount of fragrance that I have in my collection, it will probably take me over 5 years to use that bottle of perfume to its entirety. And that's wearing it really regular. Because when I tell you, you do not need but maybe 2, 3 oversprayer, I'll give you 4 of that particular fragrance, because it's really strong in my opinion. And it could just be my allergies. You know, I've been suffering with that. So what I decided to do, I said I'm just going to wait around for a while, because a lot of times Bun will release the smaller sizes, just like they did with the Greenwich. I started off with a 3.3 Greenwich. Then I ended up getting the 1.7. The Nomad, I have seen that they have those, the 1.7, they have that in a luxe set now. I'm not sure if they have it individually on the Bun website, but they are making that in the 1.7. So I do feel like eventually it will come in the 1.7 size, but not right now. So, but I got something even better, you guys. And I have a little story behind this too. I got the new, or the latest, it's the same fragrance, because I had the old one back like in 2011, I think. But this fragrance was released in the early 2000s. This is Chelsea Flowers, you girls. Oh, this is so good. I'm actually wearing it today. This is my first day wearing it. But I knew when they came back out, they came out with this one, New Harlem, Park Avenue, and another one. So these were repackages. I knew. And I tried to get New Harlem, but something happened weird with my order. Didn't get it, but I knew for spring and summer that I definitely wanted to get this, and I have it. But this is Peony and Musk, White Floral Musk. It is absolutely beautiful. Totally different from the Valea, the White Floral and the Musk. Totally different. This right here, this is a floral, but it has this mature, sophisticated vibe with it. This is just not your everyday pretty floral type of fragrance. I wouldn't even say that this is a pretty girl fragrance like Madison Avenue. That's a different type of pretty girl fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. But this right here, this gives me pretty girl boss vibes. It's the musk in this and those peonies. It is so good. Now, when I got my first bottle of Chelsea Flowers, it was actually a free tester that came through the buy 2 get 1 100 ml size for free. And you know, those don't come with caps on it. But if you look online and you just look at some of the older pictures, the cap was clear. So this one, the newer caps, they are pink. So very pretty, really enjoying the fragrance. It looks the same. It did have like a pastel colored sticker on it, but it was actually one of my free fragrances that I got when I really was heavy into doing the buy 2 get 1. And I don't really do that sale. I haven't done it in recent years because they changed up. It used to be a time where you could buy a 1.7 ounce and a body silk and you would get this full size for free. And when I first started buying Bun was like priced at, for the 1.7s, they was priced at, I want to say $206. And the large size were like $280, I want to say. $280, $290. But you could get a body silk for $120 at the time, $120 plus the $210, and you're paying $360, plus you're getting a very large size full bottle. So that's when I initially fell in love with Chelsea Flowers. But I have it. Compliments of hubby, he's so sweet. So really nice fragrance, really love it. And I was having a conversation with myself today. You cannot get stuck, because there are times where I would just get stuck, and I purposely, over the past few months, I have really been trying to limit myself to not wear Bun as much, because it's like the other things will just collect dust, because I truly love my Bun fragrances. So again, this is Chelsea Flowers by Bun number 9. All right, now the last one is really officially my Mother's Day present. So the funds that they were going to use to get the New York flowers, I opted to get another fragrance from a different fragrance house. So I had been shopping around because I wanted to get me a fragrance that really had a high peachy note in it. And I had a couple contenders on the list, but I was really leaning towards the Creed Aventus for her because I had sampled it and smelled it, you know, times that I've gone through Saks or whatever. And I have smelled it on another female that I know she wears it. And it smells really nice. But the peach note in that fragrance, it is really kind of subdued by the citrusy notes that are in it. Really beautiful fragrance. It's really nice. So what I decided to do as I was shopping around, I almost got the Love in Black, but I got a sample of it and I was wearing it and my husband said it smelled like shoe polish. It's a unique smell to me, but we went and he told me which one he liked, and he actually liked this one over the Aventus for her, as well as the Love in White, which is also a beautiful fragrance. So the fragrance that I got from Creed is the one before the last one, is Wind Flowers. And to be honest, this is really the latest new fragrance they have, because Spring Flowers, that is a remake, you guys. I know when in my early Bond days, the SA talked me into getting the fragrance Spring Flowers because it is supposed to be the signature or one of the signature fragrances of Audrey Hepburn. And it came in like a hot pink bottle. Had the fragrance, was just way too floral. So when they came out with it again, this latest one they just released, I tried it and it's still very floral. You know, I've heard, and actually the SA gave me a whole rundown. She said that they use 360,000 flower petals to handcraft this particular fragrance. But I wasn't vibing with it. So if we wanted to be technical, I don't know if they changed the ingredients or they're kind of like the same from one Spring Flower to the recent one. I would say that this is probably the most recent new fragrance, is Wind Flowers. And I think this came out in 2001. But very beautiful packaging, very dainty, very girly, very sophisticated vibe. It does have a peach note in it. It is a white floral fragrance. You definitely can pick up on the soft muskiness that it has in it, and you definitely smell that sandalwood because it has a sandalwood note. It also has a praline note, but I haven't played with it enough to really say that I can pick up on that. But initially you definitely get this very soft, subtle, fruity, floral, musky fragrance. This is a really pretty fragrance, you guys. So this is actually my, well, the original Spring Flowers. I had that, but I took it back. So this is going to be a keeper. So this is really nice. And like I said, hubby went with me and he helped me decide, because like I said, Creed Aventus, it's a really, really nice fragrance, but like the peach note, it's just not as prominent as I would like it to be. But I'm happy with this one. So again, this is Wind Flowers by Creed. So my SA, I love to share my little gifts that I get with my SA. Really nice. And this right here, I had to get this off of the site because they did not have this in my local Saks. So you always get more love when you go in person. So my SA, she gave me one of the Spring Flowers. They also have these little bracelets. She gave me two of these little bracelets, and it just says Creed and it says Spring Flower, and they spray this with the Spring Flower fragrance. So nice and cute. I thought that was a really cool concept. And she gave me some more samples. So this right here, this is Royal Princess Oud, or Princess Royal Royal Princess Oud. I think that's what this is. The SA, the Liaison. She said that that's her favorite one. This right here is another Spring Flowers. And these are Pores. I don't really care for those, but I was happy to get them. This is the Love in White. And if you haven't heard Love in White, I think it's Michelle Obama's signature scent. Very beautiful fragrance. She gave me a Love in Black. Aventus for her. And Aqua Florentina. She gave me that one. And she gave me some more samples. All right, you guys, I'm about to hurry up. But I love to share my samples with y'all, because I just love it when the essays are so sweet. Oh, she gave me some for hubby too. This is the original Santal for men. She gave me an Aventus for him, my brother's signature scent. And she gave me that Van Cleef's Santal Blanc. Definitely on the wish list. Gotta have it. That is so good. And she gave me a sample of the latest Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is the Aqua Media, you guys. So that's all, you guys. Very excited about my purchases for the month of May. I am trying really hard to buy less or nothing at all over the summer, you guys. I think that I have a pretty decent collection, but do I have other things on the wish list that I desire? Certainly I do. So I want to thank you guys so very much for spending time with me. If you have any of these fragrances, or if you have additional questions about these fragrances, leave it in the comment section below. And do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.